Hi, and welcome to this breaking news report, you could call it. I hadn't planned to make a video today. Saturday's normally a day off from videos, but I was really stunned when I learned about some developing events that are taking place with Russia and the Ukraine, and particular dates that are being put forward now. So I had to share this with you, and please share this with others as well, which I think it's really important. I don't always come on and say this is breaking and you need to share it, but this one I believe really is. And I also want to share a dream that Pauline just had last night, and again, it's quite a significant dream that I think we should at least be aware of and take heed of. So I'll get straight into it, and just to say that reports have come in. You might have heard about them on the news, but intelligence officials from the US and the UK are now saying that Russia is planning to invade Ukraine on Wednesday the 16th of March, next Wednesday. Now, I looked at that and I looked at the date, and something triggered in me, and I thought, that rings a bell, 16th of February. I had marked that date, and the reason was because 6 months ago, during the evacuation of Afghanistan, the US and the UK evacuation of troops coming out of the country, God gave me a word. I heard the Lord speak a word into my spirit as I was praying for Afghanistan, and this is what He said. Your days are numbered. You've built a house of cards which will soon fall down. For a throne is established through righteousness, and it's abomination for kings to do evil. There will now be a change and a shift within the next 6 months, says the Lord of hosts. Now, I'm not quite sure who that was aimed for. It could be, I don't know if it was the US or the West as a whole, or maybe another group of leaders. But basically, that was given to me on the 16th of September, which was exactly 6 months ago. God said it would happen within 6 months, and that is the time of the proposed invasion of Russia going into Ukraine on Wednesday the 16th of February. I think I've got that right, September, October, November, yeah, 6 months. And that just stunned me. I was just absolutely blown away. I thought, there is a shift. Whatever happens with our countries, our nations in the West, there is going to be a shift. If Russia invades Ukraine, it's going to change a lot of things. Ukraine is one of the biggest exporters of grain. There could be food shortages as a result. It's also going to affect the Nord Stream gas pipe from Russia to Europe, and that could affect gas and energy for the UK and Europe and other places. And so there's going to be massive ramifications, massive consequences if this does go ahead on Wednesday the 16th of February next week. And I believe it's going to shift a lot of things. And we need to be aware of this, guys, and pray, pray so hard for Ukraine. Pray for the people, so many civilians, so many people just caught in the conflict, in the middle of all that's going on. And there's some other stuff I want to kind of bring out of this, what I feel is going to result as a result from this invasion, and it even affects, you know, other nations. It affects Israel, but I'll leave that for another video. But right now, guys, there's coming a major shift, and this leads me into a dream that Pauline had just last night, and it's the kind of dream I would, you know, not just throw out there haphazardly, but I'd be a bit cautious, kind of weigh it up, pray about it, but it does seem to tie in with everything that's going on. Pauline and I often, we share prophetic words without even trying. We seem to have the same visions, the same pictures at times when we're both praying. And Pauline had a dream last night of a major explosion, and it hit this train, and it derailed the train, and there was a lot of just a lot of stuff going on as a result. It was a major thing. It wasn't just like one train. It was a major disaster. And as a result, people had to leave their homes. Everyone had to suddenly leave their homes, and they didn't have time to pack. They didn't have time to do the makeup. Didn't have time to grab things. They just had to get out quick. And when Pauline went out, because she was living through this in the dream, when she went out into the streets, there were stalls. People were kind of selling and doing things on the streets because they couldn't be in the homes for some reason, whatever reason. You can interpret this however you want, and you know, I'll leave that with you, but I'm just sharing the dream so you can kind of put things together. And there was Christians as well with stalls, and they were obviously sharing the gospel and sharing the good news. But people were just panicking, people were in confusion, and they weren't even thinking about things to buy. And the main thing is there was an explosion, a major explosion. And when Pauline shared that with me, I was kind of weighing it up, and I thought this could sum up what could happen in Ukraine. If Russia invades and starts firing, starts sending missiles, bombs, there's going to be explosions. It's going to hit a lot of places, a lot of things, and it could hit trains, and it could cause people to suddenly have to leave. They are. One of the reports is that people are panicking already, and they're thinking, can we get access to our money from the banks? Can we travel? Can we get out of the country suddenly if we have to? The US and the UK are getting all their soldiers and their staff out this weekend. They know something's coming. They know something's about to kick off, guys. This isn't speculation. This is imminent. This is absolutely imminent. And I've already pre-uploaded a word for what I believe God is saying for March for the church, and spiritually what he's saying, what's going on prophetically, and it really ties in with all of this as well. So it's really uncanny timing, but that's how it works when you're kind of in the flow of the prophetic. God just starts revealing what's happening. But I'd really encourage you to watch that tomorrow. I'm going to release it at 11:45 GMT, and it's really significant and really does tie in with all that's going on. But listen, what we need to do now is pray, not panic, but pray. That's why I was reluctant to share that dream. I was reluctant to share this. But the fact that God had given me that word on the 16th of September, the 16th of the 8th, 2021, and he said within 6 months there's going to be a major shift and change, and we're going to see things change, we're going to see things collapse, we're going to see things evolve, and I believe this is going to even shape how the world reacts, how the world kind of picks itself up now. It could be the end of the West, guys. We could be seeing the beginning of a new global world, a new one world order kind of thing. I'm sure it's one of the objectives of certain people. They want that, they're kind of pushing for that. But as we know, guys, as Christians, we're looking for Jesus to come back, and we're waiting for his return when he makes everything right. And so we're at peace in God. We're not to panic or worry or stress, but we're to put our trust in him. And if you haven't put your trust in him, listen, don't leave it another day, because you might not have another day. We just don't know what's around the corner. So put your trust in Jesus Christ today. Guys, thank you for watching this. As I say, I don't usually bring a video on a weekend or on a Saturday at least, and I just felt though it was crucial, it was important to share this information with you. So please share it with others, not to panic them, but just to give them a heads up. There's a shift coming, guys. We don't know what's around the corner exactly. We never saw the virus coming. We never saw the coronavirus coming and the subsequent lockdowns. But we knew that God was moving, and we knew he was about to shake things up. And this could be another shaking. So get ready, get in God, be at peace, and just live your life in a way that pleases him. Bless you guys, and I'll speak to you soon.